Yeah. FBA. Breeze Omega. You focused on the old me. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm different, but y'all focused on the old me. The Laker dynasty, the Shaq and the Kobe. Perpetual oyster, yeah, that's the rollie. You riding waves, chasing dicks like Moby. Yeah, I'm in the dark, sounding like a shinobi. Yeah, in your heart, I'm the one that you know, G. Filler packs and the scats with the OGs. Built it on a pill and at a funeral pie breathe. Scat pack screaming, on par on the tide. You should've seen the truth straight through the wire. No country for old men. No one's gonna hire. You feeling the sweat, wet with perspire. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent. Go ahead, let him spit words like Letterman. Foundational black, call me a veteran. Banging on the doors of hell, let them in. I seen the snakes, I seen them shed skin. Try to get close like they next to kin, but they messy with the games they playing. Burrito styles, I'm only one of many. Needles child, and I ain't falling for a penny. Keeping down, but it's so proud. They hate the black, cause we so loud. So I turn up the volume, Percocet, Oxy, Valium. Tears of a clown, keep the smile in the stadium. Blame it on my phone while you keep asking. I'm a king in the dark, y'all just acting. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates to hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent. But they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at 10 while the world stays silent.
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is. Breeze Omega.
Check it. I wrote this hopeless.
Filled with the dominance.
Frappuccino flow. Yeah, you know who the codist is.
Filled with the dominance.
Grandma screaming bingo while we playing for the win. From the pachinko parlors back to where the plots begin. Five that cinco rocks round your head, we see the dots. Movement mechanical, dancing like them casino bots. New Jack City vibes, watching how that Nino plots. He ain't a gangster, he just knows the local spots. But now he's singing to the feds, talking to the cops, chasing after clout. Why? Is that how you get your props? Now you're locked away. Someone else took your slot. That ain't a circle, it's a pit where the bodies rot. I wrote this hopeless, filled with the dopiness, Frappuccino flow, yeah. You know who the POTUS is. Grandma screaming bingo while we playing for the win. From the pachinko parlors back to where the plots begin. Yeah, I wrote this hopeless. Immerse you in the heat, dead in the desert sand. That's what the thirst do when you're in a lonely land. Skill walls, iron talents, now they can't hurt you. Cause you've been through the fire, you know what that hurt do. Popping the purse, stop, tell me what's the worth, dude. I'm mapping out the earth, longitude and latitude. Dungeon explorer, checking all your attributes. Can you form a strategy, build up a battle group? You ain't ready for war. Survive any and all when they come to battle you. Or run to the forest like the frightened tattle do. You were afraid, that's why the rhythm scattered you. Boom, boom, boom. Now the legend splattered too. Clear the street, but you survived the hit, so I'm not mad at you. I respect you. You brought the intellect, just like you had to do. Death before dishonor, that's why I clapped at you. Weapon with the body, and the residue. Words are illegible, the beat stock's incredible. Living through the detox, healing in the medical. I'm glad you made it back, glad you made it home. We finally all grown, seeds planted in the stone. Yeah. Omega. Let's go. I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fake twist. Trapped in the atmosphere, no atlas to lift the sphere. Then I woke falling through the atmosphere. She didn't understand the mental, the visual was blurry. The distance is growing, I'm in the cosmic hurry. It's like you don't know me no more. The vibe is pure, like the bond between Pac and the Fiend Shakur. You screaming you don't like it, but the pressure is a gift. I'm in the zone now, watching how the tectonic plate shift. Telling the truth, no cap, and keep the record clear. Look in my eyes, I'm the captain, message is clear. I'm alone in this vacuum, hard cold as the air, trapped in the atmosphere. And you were never there. Yeah. I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fate twist. Trapped in the atmosphere, no atlas to lift the sphere. Then I walk, falling through the atmosphere, thinking I could break stones, tectonic, to make it home. Took a little bit of that just to leave the world alone. I fell in the zone, barbaric strength like Conan. Keep the snakes from the kids or whoever you're boning. The theology is deep, what don't kill me makes me stronger. A fall was eternal, felt the days getting longer. Couldn't tell the AM from the PM, the sun from the moon. Praying to the Most High to get me out the tube. Longevity, hoping I might hit the turf. Football, Jesus touchdown in the light. I'm in the clutch now, survive the rush now, escape the atmosphere, the dust to settle now. I hear my seed screaming, Daddy, we glad you're here. But the dream is a mirror, and I won't back to the plummet, back to the atmosphere. No atlas, just me.
What it do, y'all? What it do? It's your boy Breeze Omega, that's Breeze, and this is the Monday Mixtape. You know what we do, where we go in and out of different stories, and we just mix it up, y'all. What's going down? Young Riaz, Fresh. Who else? I just saw somebody else in here. Who else I saw in here for a minute? I'm going to try to get this done, but this damn thing, they've been giving me technical difficulties already, so I'm going to see what it do. Y'all. I hope you're having a great one. A nice Monday. Today was better than it's been the past fucking 7 days. So, Lord. And the minute it get a little warm out here, you see these damn milk of magnesias out here with goddamn shorts on. Lord have mercy. God damn, these people got to be from the goddamn hell corrects. Good Lord. Yo, I didn't watch no Super Bowl nothing. And I seen everybody was talking about how terrible, because I was watching Mace and Cameron's show this morning, and they was talking about, Mace was saying how terrible it was. And yeah. Did y'all watch it? Because some people told me it was all in Spanish. And I made a comment about it on Facebook, and Lord, the amount of niggas who was defending these people. That's why I told people, I was like, man, no wonder y'all niggas let Hempstead get taken over by all these Latinos, man. And at least only one nigga admitted it and like, yo, he liked to get Latino snatch. And I said, well, at least you the only one honest on here. You know? Nah, I didn't watch it, Young Riaz. But yeah, at least one motherfucker was honest and was like, yeah, I like to get some Latino snatch. All the women who kept coming on there talking about, this one dumb girl gonna say, well, Breeze, we could learn Spanish like we learned Jamaican. I'm like, yo, dumbass. I'm like, Jamaican is not a language. They speak patois. The hell is you talking about? Oh my God, man. These people are dumb. It's just like, I just can't do it with niggas. I said, shit, a lot of y'all couldn't even give up watching football. I haven't watched football since before Kaepernick. Hey, Miss Showers. Yeah, do you press 1 for English? It's like, what? How can you sit there and listen to a whole bunch of shit you don't understand? I don't even like it when I gotta go to the damn bodega and I gotta hear I don't want to hear all that shit. I don't want to hear it. Y'all can listen to that shit if y'all want. Cause somebody told me, well, he was speaking on, it was against all racist people. I said, how would you know that? It's not in English. I don't know what he's saying, because I was on TikTok and a Spanish woman was telling me that a lot of his music is demonic. And she proceeded to explain to me some of his lyrics and shit. And I was like, wow, this the guy they got performing at the Super Bowl? And she's like, yeah, mijo, I don't know why people would be listening to him. He has demonic music. I said, wow. So all those freaks and crazy people out there, yeah, selling his soul and all that. April Shaw's a weird shit, man. I've been hearing about him. Weird, weird shit. The hell? Good Lord. But yeah, people say his music is demonic. So that's why I told black people, I said, y'all a bunch of fools. You know, it was only one brother who admitted that at least he be trying to get that Latino snatch. So I had to laugh with him and say, look, brother, at least you be honest. I don't know what the rest of y'all niggas got up y'all asses because you're not admitting that that's what y'all involved with. Just be honest. Say you like a bitch making you beans and rice and shit. I ain't got nothing against the food or nothing like that. I'm just saying I don't know what the hell he talking about, so I'm not gonna let nobody be singing no language around me. I don't know what the hell he talking about. And then the woman, she was also like, he wears dresses and all this other stuff, and I was like, yeah, well, thank you, ma'am, for telling me that, cause I don't need to. Yeah, hold on, y'all. Let me go see what the hell my dog barking at. Hold on, I'll be right back. Shut up. Get in your fucking house. God. Oh, sorry about that, family. I'm back. You know them damn people. They always come around at this time of the evening with the fucking. But my daughter and them, she done left and shit because it was her grandfather's birthday and shit today, so they went over there. So I was like, let them go. But where was I? I was on the Bad Bunny, right? Yeah. So the Bad Bunny character, just weirdo stuff to me. It's just weird, and I didn't watch it, but I was just looking at how people were on just on the damn how they were going hard for them today. So that was really weird to me. How many niggas came on my post like, see nigga, one nigga come on there the same way they gotta listen to that nigga rap. I'm like, nigga, why you say some shit like that? The fuck is wrong with you? Say you like burritos being stuffed up your ass without saying you like burritos stuffed up your ass. The hell is wrong with you? What it do, B Sparrow? Right, B? Be sparrows. That is true. But for some of them, not for me. I've always been black. My whole town was black. I went to an all black middle school, all black high school. Elementary school was black. Not my first one. My second elementary school when I left Freeport and I moved to Hempstead. Like I said, my town, we used to celebrate Juneteenth all the time without ever even having to worry about the government. We would have big ass parades and everything every Juneteenth. So I've always been in a black situation in my world. You know, my whole family, that's all. We run black churches. Yeah. I remember when we would go from our church, Queens, we would go to Harlem and fellowship with the brothers and sisters in Harlem. Yeah, I never wanted to be anything else. Shit. Mm-mm. Yeah, because I don't know what the hell that Bad Bunny stuff was. I don't know what it was. I only saw a couple of pictures from it, so I haven't really like seen any like images really of it, you know. But I see Trump was kind of angry at it on X and shit. He was over there yelling on X. So yeah, I don't know what. So apparently it got under Trump's skin, but whatever. I'm just saying I didn't want to listen to nothing in all Spanish. That's all I'm saying. He could have did one or two songs in Spanish. That would have been fine. But apparently he could barely speak English. So okay, Jay-Z, that's who you wanted. That's Jay-Z boy. That is Jay-Z boy. That's for Jay-Z. I don't know what else they got going on over there, but that's what's going on out there in them streets. And now you see this whole thing now where everybody now want to be black. You know, we had Dominicans saying me no black, me no black. You had Africans. I'm not black. I'm Nigerian. You had Nigerian niggas talking about I'm Nigerian. I'm not no regular black. Like what the hell is regular black? We the only ones been black, so I don't understand these weirdo people. This is crazy. A bunch of weirdos. You know, you got all these people on TikTok whining about why can't they celebrate? Because it ain't your fucking history. Your history is over in Ghana, it's over in Kenya, it's in the Caribbean, it's anywhere but here. Yeah, there's a lady interpreting his lyrics on TikTok, B. And she was talking about how he got all this demonic stuff in his lyrics. Yeah, so yeah, he's not for me. He's not my cup of tea. He could have been saying a bunch of demonic shit last night, and y'all motherfuckers was dancing to it. The amount of people who was talking crazy to me on Facebook, that's why I don't even be going over there. I just go to make a post every once in a while. Oh, that's what they call it now, bi? If you're taking dick in the booty, you're gay. And the women that's doing that with you too, they nasty. Yeah, he wear dresses, all that. Yeah, I heard he take it in the booty. So that means you're gay, dude. That's not bi. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You crossing swords with another ninja? Well, that you gay. That's what it mean to me. I'm not gonna sit here and mix words. You you moist, you're moist. Just take it like that. Not with all this semantics and stuff. Like I saw some yeah, I didn't know shit about him. I kept when they first said Bad Bunny, I thought they was talking about the chick from Making the Band. Cause I think her name was Babs Bunny or some shit like that. I thought they were talking about the chick from the Making of the Band. I was like, wow, she blowing up. And niggas was like, she? I was like, yeah, ain't that the girl from Making the Band? They started laughing at me. They was like, nah, it's some Puerto Rican. I was like, oh Lord. I don't be keeping up with all that bullshit. Yeah, I see that, B. Because I didn't have a clue about his ass. Like I said, I just was listening to the woman on TikTok the other day. I think it was the day before yesterday, talking about how he got demonic lyrics and all that stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I don't know about it, I don't listen to it. It's not. I don't be out here searching for new music like that. If it comes to my attention, I start fucking with it. Yeah, I ain't rocking with them. I heard they were terrified of ICE being out there. Yeah, ain't nobody FBA know him. Just a bunch of fools and shit who a lot of them, like the Negroes I said, who came on my Facebook post. A lot of them mainstream Negroes. But I was like, I have no idea who this guy is. I don't even want to know who he is. The Baphomet, yeah, that's a devil. The Baphomet is a devil or a demon. So yeah. I don't get him. I don't want nobody doing satanic shit around me. So I'm not, if I don't want you around me, I'm not gonna listen to that shit either. So yeah, he could take that shit elsewhere. We ain't doing that on this side of the block. This is crazy. Did y'all see, man? They got these, they don't let these immigrants get CDLs. Did y'all see the immigrant that's riding down the street at night in a semi truck with no fucking lights on, and somebody had to pull her over to let her know she ain't have no lights on? She didn't even know how to turn the lights on. This is crazy, y'all. Peep game.
They literally got people out here driving these damn semi trucks on the road who have no idea what they are doing. There is a creator who was, I don't know if he is a truck driver. I don't know if he was a police officer. I think he was a damn truck driver. Pulled this lady over because she didn't have her damn headlights on, y'all. She was driving in the dark. This lady said she didn't know how to turn the lights on. He asked her how long she had the CDL. She said she only had the CDLs for 2 damn months. Do you know that he asked that girl to show him her CDL? She didn't even know what they were. She didn't even know what the hell the CDLs were.
This is crazy.
And y'all want to know why we voted the way that we voted? Because of this. But I tell you that this is not a Republican or a Democrat situation. This is a safety hazard for all Americans driving on a fucking highway, driving on the streets.
I just played
They
the
are
story
putting these
last
people
night
in
where the
these big ass
Kyrgyzstan
trucks,
dude,
having no
unalived
idea
four
what they're
people in
doing. They
Pennsylvania.
don't even barely speak English, let alone be able to read the damn signs. This woman didn't even know what the hell a CDL was, y'all. And then, instead of you being a
Yeah,
real
B,
one
they
and
giving
asking
them
for
out, handing
help
them
on
out
how
like
to
it's
turn your
nothing.
damn lights on, which you should know. You should know. You want to keep driving. She was just driving, y'all. Driving Miss Daisy, just driving. No lights on. No headlights. This is how I know we are in a fucking simulation, bro. This cannot be real life. There cannot be politicians who are sitting by or sleeping soundly at night knowing that they fucked up this heavy. It's one thing to have some immigrants over here. Like I said, we don't fucking hate immigrants. We don't. The way that y'all are going about shit is harmful. It ain't even
Exactly.
about the
It's
job. It's
dangerous.
about, can you do
It's
the job
dangerous.
properly? It's like you just giving somebody some damn hammers and some nails and some
What
wood
it do,
and telling them to
Maxwell
go build me a
Jenkins?
damn house. The house might look beautiful, but it's made of fiddlesticks and glue.
Shit, B Sparrow, a damn Kyrgyzstan dude just last week unalive 4 people in Pennsylvania. That was just last week. That's right, April Showers. That's you. Look, if you against any of the bullshit the Democrats, I have people saying, because I said I ain't voting for no damn Kamala Harris. I have people calling me a Trump supporter. So it don't matter. In this damn world, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So let them all kick rocks. When something happened to your child or something happened to you from an illegal immigrant, you ain't got nobody to blame but your goddamn self. You ain't got nobody to blame but yourself. When I think of Dakara Thompson, I'm always worried thinking about my daughters because that was a damn illegal immigrant that got her. Could y'all imagine if Kamala Harris was freaking president, what this country would look like right now? Could y'all imagine? Just pay attention to what was going on under her and Joe Jim Crow Biden. That's right. It's only FBA shit right now. That's all I'm concerned about. That's it. I'm tired of thinking about other people. That was our detriment. That was to our detriment. And all these people turned out to be damn Trojan horses. So I'm fine. I'm good on all of that stuff. I don't want them. Y'all can take them. Or all you white folks want them, let them come in your neighborhoods. Let them be all up on the yard.
Probably a fart and blow the whole damn roof off. I just don't know where we are right now as a country. I don't know when
That's right,
we
Maxwell.
lost. I don't know how we got here.
Yeah,
Maybe you not even want to leave the house. You know how many people
homeless.
that's probably out here driving that don't even have a license. Just driving. All in here trying to debate on whether or not a motherfucker need a driver's license or an ID to vote. You need a license to drive. I don't give a damn. You need a license and you need a specialized license to drive a damn 18-wheeler, 14-wheeler, 2-wheelers, fucking 4-wheelers. You need a license to drive, period. It don't matter how many wheels it is. It's insane. Liberals, is y'all okay? Is this supposed to be about being loving and caring and inviting? You want to just kill everybody on the highway? What is wrong with y'all? Fix it. Don't worry about keeping them here. At least get them certified. At least make sure that they have what they need to operate these vehicles safely. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't care nothing about nobody's safety. Y'all only care that y'all got motherfuckers voting for y'all. Y'all don't care if a motherfucker live or die. As you get the votes.
This country would have been burnt to hell, burnt to cinders. I might still got the damn video with the woman. I'm not certain, but listen to how these Nabiscos think that, oh, poor black people. That's why we got to have this no voting with lights. That's for illegal immigrants. That ain't got shit to do with us. That ain't got shit to do with us. But listen to these Nabiscos and then listen to the black people at the end.
What opinion on voter ID laws?
Yeah, they're usually pretty racist and they're bad.
I think voter ID laws are a way to perpetuate racism.
Would you go as far as say those laws are racist?
For sure.
Do you think it suppresses the African American vote?
Definitely.
Tell us how.
Because they're less likely to have state IDs.
Minority voters are less likely to have the kinds of IDs being described or required.
These type of people don't live in areas with easy access to DMVs or other places where they can get identification.
You can always get IDs you do over the internet. Does that also make it difficult for black people in particular?
Yeah, you have to have access to the internet. You have to be able to pay an internet service provider for a certain fee.
Oh, we don't
think that's
have
harder
internet.
for black people to go online?
Well, I feel like they don't have the knowledge of how it works.
A lot of people have smartphones, but you might not have data.
For most of the communities, they don't really know what is out there just because they're not aware.
Now I'm here in East Harlem to ask black people their thoughts on what you just heard. Do you have ID normally? You carry ID around?
Yes, I have state ID.
Do you carry ID?
Yes, I do.
Do you know any black person who doesn't carry ID?
No. Everyone that I know has an ID. Why would they think we don't have ID? That's a lie.
Does it sound racist for somebody to say that?
I think it is a little racist.
You judging somebody, like, what, you judging them because they black, saying that they don't got it?
Yeah, nigga, anybody who is black will tell you we can't move around this bitch without no damn ID. What the hell is y'all talking about? That shit go back to the days of the slave catcher. You had to have your papers. Yeah, these are the so-called white liberals who are poor black people, these poor Negroes. They don't have no IDs. Shut the fuck up. Man, these people are despicable. Oh my God. I do not like these people at all. They really get on my nerves. And these are the same liberal white folks who will tell you that, oh, call you a house N-word and say, oh, because you like some of the policies that Trump said. You didn't say nothing about, hey, I'm MAGA. But as soon as I say, well, shit, he's getting out these illegal immigrants. He just gave out some, he's doing certain other things. He stopped the creditors from raising the credits. He's stopping these people from buying up all the damn houses. The Democrats wasn't doing none of that. What was the Democrats doing? In your house trying to tell you that your son is a girl and your daughter, she's a boy. That's what they was worried about, and illegal immigrants, and taking away your firearms so you can't protect yourself. Putting any and everything on TV, threatening you that if you don't use somebody's pronouns, then you could go to jail for that. That's what the Democrats was doing. The hell? Y'all want to talk about this is tyranny and dictatorship? You had Joe Biden talking about if you don't vote for me, you're not black. Yelling at you, you're going to have to deal with the Latinos. No, I'm not going to do anything for black people. No, specifically, no, I'm not going to do nothing for black people. That's the Democrats. That's right. FBA Combo, what up, family? Just like I said, we sit here, they acting like we don't have identification. Yeah, you got B Sparrow. We know you got to have some fucking ID on you. Them people roll up on your ass. Shit. You got to have ID. That's just a known thing. I got a passport. I got IDs. Passport is because, nigga, when you go to the Caribbean, when you take a trip to Jamaica or Bahamas or something, you used to didn't have to have it for Mexico and Canada, but you do now. Yeah, Maxwell, they are completely despicable. I don't want to hear shit from them people. I mean, just go back and look at all the stuff they was doing, all their policies. Giving away houses and cars to all these illegal immigrants. Shout out to Florida, who done, once in a while, dumb Santis gets it right. He done made it where your ass you can't speak English, your ass can't take the driver's test to get a license and nothing. Oh yeah, so you Haitians down there, the TPS, all the ones who just still speaking French and shit, well, your ass better learn some English. That's right, Maxwell. You better have that shit. Fuck out of here. I can keep a goddamn ID or license or any damn thing to identify yourself. Crazy shit, bro. Keep it going, brother.
Why would I watch the halftime show or care if I don't understand what he's saying?
Like, people are saying you're racist for not wanting to watch or support Bad Bunny, and I'm like, I think that's the problem. I think there's an agenda behind why he's performing, and you're a part of it. I don't understand what he's saying, so I'm not gonna listen to it. I don't care. He's not speaking my language. Why are you trying to make me feel uncomfortable on an English-speaking territory? Or in an English-speaking territory, I'm sorry. I don't understand what he's saying, so I don't really care. I don't know why he's performing if he can't speak English. That's just how I feel about it. It's just the NFL. This isn't the World Cup with soccer or something. I can understand that. But it's the NFL. Even in soccer, bro, when they be having like America News or something like that, like these folks translate the post-game interview in English. So I need that at the Super Bowl halftime show. It's the Super Bowl. If you can't translate the song in English, big dog, I'm gonna need you to find somebody else. Because I don't know what you're saying. And no, I'm not racist just because I don't know what you're saying. Or just because I don't care about what you gotta say because I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what people on my Facebook post were calling me a racist. Oh, you a MAGA nigga and all that. Cause I'm like, what makes me MAGA? Because I said you should speak English in America, where we've been all speaking English for the past hundreds of years. Remember, our people had to create our own language because they didn't know that we could, because you didn't want to get caught being able to read and shit. So we had to speak Tutnese and stuff. And the white people never caught on because to them, they was like, oh, that's just some gibberish. I like them to think like that about it so they can stay out of our business. Now we got them coming around trying to tell you what the word means. If you don't go sit your milk or magnesia ass down somewhere, get in the corner, Chad. The hell is you talking about? Yeah, I know. I don't feel like that about Kendrick. Kendrick is American. You should have been good that a black person was doing it anyway. Not no whining ass little ass Wayne. Nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody want to hear that. Wee. A nigga who talking about, I don't know about no racism. I don't know. You think you was going to get a good show with Lil Wayne? You was going to get some drugged up dope shit if it was him. He wasn't going to put on for nothing for New Orleans. He always walking around like he don't know about what people in New Orleans go through no more. The hell with that whiny ass little alien looking Negro. Kendrick was the right move because he put on a fucking show. And he made the YT supremacists upset. You wouldn't have got that with no Lil Wayne. You wouldn't have even got that with Lil Wayne. You wouldn't have got nothing that had a message. You wouldn't even remember that Lil Wayne did it. So F Weezy, like he say to himself, F Weezy. We don't want to hear all that whiny shit, nigga. Kendrick was the right one. Yep, he represented FBA all day. You wouldn't have got that from no little fucking Wayne. You wouldn't have got nothing from that little nigga. He be on so much dope, he don't even know what day it be sometimes. The hell with that little whiny ass nigga. Do something where you make the people feel good. Make some music that we could say, all right, Lil Wayne, you stepping up your game. No, nigga, we tired of dope music. Your music smell like formaldehyde, nigga. Like fentanyl. I don't want to hear fentanyl rap no more. Yeah. Oh, man, they so talking about, we never had no racist politicians like this ever. Oh, y'all don't remember Strom Thurmond? Y'all don't remember Joe Biden? Y'all don't remember Bill Clinton and his goddamn crime bill? Yeah, I wasn't confused by Kendrick. I knew exactly what he was doing. I knew exactly what he was doing. I felt that whole thing. I still be thinking about it. That shit still give me chills up my spine. So, yeah, Kendrick did his thing. Did his motherfucking thing. I know it because my daughters watched it, and my daughters don't never be watching stuff like that. But they watched that. They watched that Super Bowl. My daughter called me last night from school, and she was like, Dad, they're gonna have like it in all Spanish. I was like, huh. So even my kids know that the shit was weird. Nah, I told you I didn't see it. I only seen a couple of pictures. I haven't really seen any like video of it. I haven't seen any images or video of it. I just seen like a couple of pictures on X and stuff. But yeah, the nigga be rapping about, singing about demonic stuff. So yeah, I'm good on him. I'm good on him. This little bull dagger, she out here talking hell to everybody. Now I'm gonna play something where right now where I don't really agree with Trump. I'm gonna play something where I don't agree with Trump on it. Cause there is, which I know most of this is his little fucking, that little balding motherfucker that be with him. He the one's pushing all that racist shit. And Trump just signed off on it. He just like, all right, whatever. But there's shit like I say that Trump do that I don't like and I don't agree with. Yeah, Spanish and gay. Yeah, definitely an evil cat. That's why I don't want to know nothing about him. Hey, Glorilla, little bull dagger, they call her Bro-Rilla. Now she arguing with Trick Daddy. Who the hell this thing ain't?
Trick Daddy, I let that shit slide when you talking about I need to get my po ass on. You 90 years old and still on love and hip hop. Whining and Trick Daddy, I let that shit slide when you talking about I need to get my po ass on. You 90 years old and still on love and hip hop. Whining and dying. All you got your name is a restaurant. Bit fell off.
What are you talking about? You don't have anything, Bro-Rilla. You don't have anything. Then you want to use ageism against Trick Daddy. He's part of hip hop. What's wrong with you? That's why you don't have nothing. That's why Glorilla, don't you dare give this little look. Y'all gonna be mad. Don't give this little bull dagger nothing. Let her sit out there and rock on her goddamn strap on. What up, Ray Ray? Yeah. I bet you be begging to come to his damn restaurant. You don't got nothing even going on. I told y'all, see the height of Gary Coleman. Like, god damn. You wasn't, what it do? Only Just Jay, what it do? If you smelling like rubber, you shouldn't be talking and saying nothing. Go sit over there in the corner, Bro-Rilla. God damn, we gotta get your ass in the corner.
And Trick Daddy, I let that shit slide when you talking about I need to get my po ass on. You 90 years old and still on love and hip hop. Whining and dying. All you got your name is a restaurant. Bit fell off.
Yeah, Bro-Rilla is an agent of chaos, Maxwell. Correct. All that whining, and like it was some nigga that had like a mask on that was like egging her on. It was a nigga standing there with a mask. on. I'm like, nigga, if you got to stand there with a G Herbo on, take your ass to the corner too, nigga. God damn, you just, no wonder Glorilla got the fuck from around y'all. And she know not to give y'all no goddamn money. Yeah, look, Trick Daddy said he ain't no African either. Shout out to Trick Daddy. I have to say, shout out. Trick me saying some funny shit. Sometimes that be a little off cold too. But at least he know to stand on FBA business. Yeah, that Bro Rilla gotta go get in the corner. Get in the corner, Bro Rilla. You, Chad, Colin, all of y'all, get in the goddamn corner. They go moist Spanish man
Black History
telling the
Month,
truth.
I want to remind a lot of people that Black Americans are the reason that we're legally here. Those of us that were born to migrants or descendants of migrants, we have citizenship because of the efforts of Black Americans. Historical figures like Frederick Douglass and Sojourner Truth were instrumental to passing the 14th Amendment. And why is the 14th Amendment so important? Because it grants citizenship to all people born or naturalized in the United States.
Shout out to my moist homie. Seem like a lot of the moist ones seem to get it. They understand. And they telling the truth. So be respectful, the rest of you motherfuckers who don't get it. We was the people here. Stop trying to Africanize us. And we had an ethnogenesis, even for the few, like, man, barely any of them made it here, y'all. Barely any of them. So when they come around you talking that crazy shit as if we're immigrants like them, you tell them kick rocks. And what are they protesting outside the Olympics for? Like, what the hell is going on over there? Yeah, that's right, Fresh. They always don't want to hear that we the reason they ass over here. Y'all couldn't get no motion on your damn own. If it wasn't for us, none of your ass, I wish our people would have never thought about you motherfuckers. I be feeling. That's right, young Riaz. I wish we didn't think about like we needed any goddamn help. God damn. Crazy. Now, this part, I don't like what Trump doing right here.
Trump administration says
but I gotta
Medgar
look
Evers
more into
assassin
it before I be
can't
like,
be
God
called a
damn you,
racist.
Trump.
Mississippi Today's Jerry Mitchell is reporting the National Park Service is removing brochures from the Medgar and Merle Evers Home National Monument that call his murderer, Byron Della Beckwith, a quote, member of the Racist and Segregationist White Citizens Council. Plans are to remove the word racist from new brochures, according to park officials who asked not to be named for fear of retribution. Other changes are also expected, including the removal of a reference to Evers lying in a pool of blood in his driveway. The Park Service's decision comes in the wake of President Trump's 2025 executive order titled Restoring Truth and Sanity to American History. The order accuses the previous administration of rewriting history and directs the Interior Secretary to replace or revise signs that, quote, perpetuate a false reconstruction of American history. But there are a number of undeniable facts in this story. In a pair of 1964 trials, the Citizens Council provided Beckwith with three top criminal defense attorneys free of charge. During one of those trials, segregationist Governor Ross Barnett was seen shaking hands with Beckwith. The all-white, all-male juries in those trials remained deadlocked. Beckwith returned home to Greenwood. In a 1967 campaign for lieutenant governor, he told crowds he believed in, quote, absolute white supremacy under white Christian rule. In 1973, he was arrested in New Orleans when police caught him with a ticking time bomb he planned to use to blow up a Jewish leader's home. And he was a known member of the nation's most violent white supremacist group, the White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. They were responsible for at least 10 killings in Mississippi.
I didn't kill Medgar,
but they ain't blown up no Jews.
He ain't coming back.
If Beckwith had a motive for murder, police knew it went beyond simple hatred. For years, he penned a steady stream of racist letters to local newspapers and the NRA, including one written just 6 months before Evers' death.
Like this, Trump,
Gentlemen, for the next 15 years, we here in Mississippi are going to have to do a lot of shootings to protect our wives, children, and ourselves from bad Negroes.
He also called Evers a mongrel and black people beasts. In 1994, a jury convicted Beckwith of Evers' murder in Jackson. He was sentenced to life in prison. Thursday, February 5th, marks the 32-year anniversary of that conviction. A conviction only made possible after Mississippi authorities reopened the case when it was discovered the Sovereignty Commission, Mississippi's segregationist spy agency, was secretly assisting Beckwith's defense. The Evers family is responding to the changes made by the National Park Service at the home. A Park Service spokesperson has not responded to Mississippi Today's requests for comment. For the full story, visit MississippiToday.org.
Okay, I'm gonna go check that out and do some more research on that. But really, once this nigga gone anywhere, you just go back and put the shit back up there. Let him think he got his fucking day. Like somehow we gonna forget the racism that went on. Let Trump and them think somehow all these fragile white people, oh, you so milquetoast white people who be talking hella shit as if y'all so hard to the rocks and to the balls, but you're so fragile to know that your history lies and rooted in white supremacy, which is racism. You're not gonna fool me, motherfucker. Y'all can play all them games y'all want. That's a personal hero of mine, Medgar Evers. Yeah, well, if they didn't, FBA combo, we would have a different country and it would be a different story happening. But that ain't what's going on. They get over here and they get close to white supremacy. So that's why, to hell with all of those people. Yeah, that's what it is, Maxwell Jenkins. I said that in an earlier show before. I was saying that all this shit is tit for tat. This is all tit for tat. They playing the same things. All the liberal whites want to play like, yeah, let's pull around the statues. You ain't had really no black people really giving a damn. Because what's the difference if you pulling down the statue, but then you still got schools and you got hospital buildings and other government buildings with the damn devil's names on it? The hell is y'all talking about? You got towns. I live in a town called Lee's fucking Burg. Do y'all get that in your damn head? Yeah, that's what they doing right now, B. Sparrow, trying to throw us under the bus. Jesse Paris, what it do? You already know, Arabia. That's exactly how these folks is. It's like we ain't no, you can't reform a damn white supremacist. So when I hear that dumb notion coming out of liberal people's mouths, I'm like, nigga, that don't make no sense. And then y'all always like the white man, the white man. I say white people. Because those white men come out of white vaginas. And they learn that first from their mamas. Yeah, Lynchburg, Virginia. The hell are y'all talking about? That's why I don't even give a damn about it. I want the system removed and replaced with a system of justice. For sure. Ain't got time to be worrying about this other dumb shit. And this is why we can't really have tethers representing us, because they still don't know our terms. They keep calling us African Americans.
How has illegal immigration impacted the black community specifically?
Well, African Americans have finally decided, find somebody else to do it. That's why they're not protesting, okay? They finally decided that they are not going to be anyone's pawn in these.
And that's coming from a first-generation immigrant.
Political games anymore in this political theater, the political theatrics. They're not going to be bothered. They're going to be at work or at home or, you know, creating. And that's that. And I'm very happy because where's the money? Where are the billions of dollars that were stolen? Okay? Because guess what? The people who work hard.
So she kind of she didn't really answer the question, right? The question was,
of course she didn't answer the question. She's a damn community.
It's affected the black community in a multitude of ways. Jobs, housing, the schools are changing because kids don't speak English anymore. So that's just a couple of ways
exactly.
on how it impacts
more resources
black
have
Americans
to be put
first,
into
because
the
when
school
immigrants come here, they come to our neighborhoods first.
And shit.
And pay taxes, they have a right to know. Like, there's no more distracting people. Everyone is smarter than that. And I think that's where African Americans.
Not only that, we pay taxes, right? So when the Democratic government don't want to tell the people who pay them where's the money is going, where it's being placed, and who the money is helping, we have a problem with that. And black Americans have figured out that, yeah, all the taxes that we pay don't help us. They help other groups of people who don't even really like
other
us.
groups.
Let's make
people.
that clear.
Americans stand right now is that they're not going to keep on speaking for people who every time they get in office, they completely forget about them, you know, and they just use them, you know, every 4 years. Find somebody else to do it.
How has illegal immigration
So like I said, they use black people in a Trojan horse type of way. They'll put black people in the front of an issue and they say, oh, this is for black people. Really, when you look behind it and look in the belly of the horse, it's a whole bunch of things and set aside for immigrants and LGBTQ and all this other damn shit. So it's a whole lot of Trojan horse politics. That's what they've been doing to black people. And unfortunately, a lot of the boomers never really got that in their damn head. So the rest of us had Gen X and the millennials coming behind. We had to pick up all the slack. We had to pick up all the weight, and now we're throwing out the trash and everybody's upset. It's like trying to clean out a goddamn hoarder's house. Wait, don't get rid of that. I want to keep that. No, motherfucker, we don't need it. It don't work for you. It don't even work. It don't work for me either. Get it out of this bitch. And that's where they're mad. That's why they went over there and made ABC take that down. Because there was so many people whining. Because for them, they wanted us to just be something that's only online, as they keep saying, or a cult, as they keep saying. But when you start identifying mainstream to our lineage, well, guess what that does? It makes the delineation real, and it's beginning to shut the door. Hey, ABC, you tried to do it, but you know how many black people, including me, recorded that video and got that video, and we still sharing it? So yeah, the goddamn cat's out of the damn bag. You can't put it back in. We ain't going backwards. We're not going backwards. We are fully up. See, everybody else was using terms like wake and woke. When you're woke, that means you're just getting up. Well, nigga, we are all the way up, nigga. All the way up, and we all the way on our square, and we ain't going back nowhere else. We standing on foundational black American business. I don't care if y'all niggas like to say FBA, Shut the fuck up. You whining. You thinking about me when you go to sleep at night, nigga. I ain't thinking about your musty ass. How about that? Yeah, she was correct for one point. But she still didn't answer the question. So, to hell with her tether ass. Go eat some damn Bammy. And stop trying to talk about what we talk about. Bitch. Yeah, how about that? We ain't going nowhere. See, y'all liked it when we was halfway. That's right. That's right. They damn meddling tethers. Maxwell. And that they upset about that part because, yeah, we standing on business now. That's why they got to keep trying to make Tariq a leader. That's why they got to keep trying to make Tariq a leader. Because that was the best thing ever in our mindsets for all of us to get on code and know that there's no damn leader. There ain't no damn leader. Yeah, so this, I guess the Olympics just started. And the people in Italy are showing their asses. The people in Italy are showing their asses right now. Yeah, ain't no going backwards. We not. It's none of that. Y'all can't get us to go backwards. We're not doing that shit no more. I had to tell my own uncles, nephew, why you keep on, nigga, get the fuck on. You keep coming over here, I'ma block your ass. I don't want to hear that old nigga shit no more. Y'all niggas was wrong then, and you're wrong now. So why the fuck I want to listen to your old ass? Get the hell on. And you don't like what I got to say? Kick rocks. Meanwhile, on the reservation, these are your true Indians that y'all like to talk about. That's right, Maxwell. Yeah, we didn't need their approval or acknowledgement. But they done broadcasted it. So, Raggy. Yeah, nigga. Oh, Raggy. Scooby-Doo out on this bitch. Look what's going on. These are your Indians that want to be talking crazy to us. These are the red natives, y'all. You wonder why they failed?
Look at that. That's straight alcohol, nigga. We gone. That's how easy it is in this reservation to get some alcohol.
Yeah, you wonder why they failed?
Look at that. That's straight alcohol, nigga.
Look,
that's how easy it is in this reservation to get some alcohol.
Noticing they using
mix some alcohol with. What do you guys see so far?
Antifreeze, hand sanitizer,
The car windshield wiper. They mix that with alcohol.
Yep. I know one story of this girl who bought one and she died off it.
Why antifreeze? Of all things you can mix it with, just for like extra buck. Have you ever been to the shootout?
Yes. In my days, it was territorial. In my time, it was set up. Luckily, be sitting here today.
Has anyone ever been shot at here?
Been grazed on the leg right here.
What was that like?
It was just a little drive-by, but I mean, that's just normal around here.
The res is like literally only 20, maybe not even 15% of the res has jobs around here. The rest of the 80% of people don't have jobs around here. Selling drugs and alcohol be the main source of money flow around here.
Not them doing colonizer numbers on one another. Without the colonizer, 85% of them are selling poison to one another. The bootleg be laced with antifreeze and hand sanitizer that's destroying their digestive system. And if that don't take you out, the violence will take you out, right? And then let's not talk about the femicide numbers that be going on in those res. And in the midst of all this chaos, they still find a way to use that word. Y'all know what word I'm talking about. They have alarming issues over there in their environment. Whoever they pray to, or whatever that may be, please save your people because they're headed towards self-destruction.
Self-destruction. That's it. They had it for self-fucking destruction. And I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Yeah, the Most High moving this. That's right. That's why I give all glory to God. Good orderly direction. The Most High is speaking. He making sure this shit gonna happen. Yes, Most High Yah. Yeah, that's right, B Sparrow. Right there, right there. Stand on business. Let these fools keep calling themselves that. And notice they don't say it the way we say it. Like when we talk to each other in endearment, they saying it to each other with the ER. See? That's the difference. That's the difference. They not like us. How much more we got to prove? So I guess the Nabiscos in Italy, for some reason, they got a problem with ICE, but they haven't seen no ICE yet, but they're fighting with their own police over there who by the way, be whooping their ass like they supposed to. Because see, over here, you got to go through a lot of rules, so that's why you don't see so many getting their asses whooped in Minneapolis and all those other places. But let this woman describe what's going on in Italy, where the Winter Olympics are.
This is what happened last night in Italy, Milan, at the Winter Olympics. And this is how other countries deal with protesting. Watch.
Whooping y'all ass.
It gets worse from there, but it's probably going to get flagged if I post everything. Did you know that other countries don't have a First Amendment? Did you know that other countries, that their government can decide?
That's why y'all all fleeing over here.
Did you know that? You might want to do your research before you stay here and go and try to interfere with everything that's going on, screaming that you're losing your rights while using those rights. This country is absolutely awesome. No other countries has this protection for everyday person like US has. Do your research.
There you go. Be grateful, motherfucker. You hear this YT woman? She's grateful to be here. She's grateful as a motherfucker. Y'all over here screaming F ICE and all out here. Yeah, you know why you got the right to be out there protesting like that and acting a fool? Because of foundational Black Americans. Because of foundational Black Americans, motherfucker. All the shit that y'all enjoy over here is because of us. You like closing your motherfucking door at night with a doorknob, right? You better think of foundational Black American. You better think of foundational Black American. You better think of foundational Black American. Talking all that dumb shit. Y'all ain't built shit. You know what it is? What it do, Clausen Dam in the house. That's right. Here go my resident moist dude. I'm gonna keep him around. I was talking to him on TikTok. He is definitely very he's very intelligent, this moist dude. I was talking to him on TikTok and he made a lot of sense with stuff. And I was like, yeah. He's like, I just want to get this because I've been doing my research and you guys are the greatest thing since sliced bread. I started dying laughing. But he at least knows the damn truth.
All right, racist. Did you know that the first Western saddle was invented by a Black American man? William D. Davis was born on May 9, 1853 in Herkimer County, New York. In his younger years, he assisted his father in the cattle business in Colorado. He then went on to own and operate a mill out of Leavenworth, Kansas. He also served as postmaster.
Sorry, I talked over it. Let me take it back real quick. Because it ain't nothing our hands ain't touched on. Ain't nothing. We literally made everything in this fucking country. When you really start going through the patents and you start really looking up the stuff, even the stuff where some white tea people lie like they had the patent, like where they always keep trying to play like Ford motor cars was the first cars. No, there was a black brother who had a car before Ford.
All right, racists. Did you know that the first Western saddle was invented by a black American man? William D. Davis was born on May 9th, 1853 in Herkimer County, New York. In his younger years, he assisted his father in the cattle business in Colorado. He then went on to own and operate a mill out of Leavenworth, Kansas. He also served as postmaster for 16 years. William Davis was one of the most popular stock growers in his community, in fact being one of the largest buyers and shippers of cattle in northeastern Kansas. While serving as a Buffalo soldier, William invented a usable model of the saddle on October 6, 1896. William Davis, along with 5,000 men, served in the all-black 9th and 10th Cavalry that guarded the western frontier in the last quarter of the 19th century. They were tasked with making a 600-mile-long expedition to drive the Cree Indian tribe out of their settlements for deportation to Canada. Notice how the Crees are in settlements?
Deportation.
Indigenous people don't live in settlements.
You red people were so native, they was
removing the
deporting y'all
colonizers
back
and
then.
pretendians was a job of the Buffalo Soldiers. Since black American soldiers were given the roughest stock, Davis had the idea of inventing a saddle to make the ride more comfortable for hard-trotting horses. The saddle contained more durable springs under the seat and at the top of the stirrups. His invention made riding easier for cavalry, cowboys, and mail riders. This is just further proof that not only were black Americans here first, but they're the actual cowboys and the Indians. I imagine that the first people to touch horses on this land would by default be the first to invent the saddle. All the Europeans love to claim that the Siberians were first, yet they clearly weren't the first to be riding horses in the 1800s. And now this will archive yet another failed attempt at the destiny swap. If you all were here first, did you just sit around with nothing until black Americans showed up? Because it's clear, black Americans invented everything.
Boom! Boom! See, he know we invented every damn thing. Damn, look, I told people, if it wasn't for racism, white supremacy, we would already be up in space. And all the flat earth niggas would be upset because they wouldn't be able to talk about nothing because niggas would actually be up in space. We'd probably already be jumping through goddamn wormholes and shit. If it wasn't for racism, white supremacy, we would already be in motherfucking space. I already know it. I already know it. Because the devils couldn't get off the ground until they got some sisters and brothers over there to help them launch them rockets into space. There ain't a damn thing we didn't touch. Look, shout out, like Jesse said, shout out to the Buffalo Soldiers. All these motherfucking parks you niggas like, all these state parks, you know who curated and made these parks possible? The damn Buffalo Soldiers. Man, if y'all don't go sit your mayonnaise asses down. I had a white nigga try to come and tell me, well, white people created Greece. Nigga, that place was full of decadence, homosexuality, pedophilia, and you actually stole what you got in Greece from the damn Africans. Why ain't Greece popping right now? If Greece was so great, why ain't nothing coming out of Greece right fucking now? If Rome was so great, why is there the north part of Italy is wealthy and the southern part is poor? Tell me why, nigga. Tell me why. Why you niggas so damn broke? Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. All these YT people so great, but they ain't done shit since. Fuck out of here. I'm black and I'm proud. God damn it, Fresh. We got real reasons to be proud. All these other people can kick motherfucking rocks. Y'all got to be out your damn, you got to be out your damn mind. Talking crazy. All this shit we done. And see, everybody is starting to do their research And they starting to find out. Niggas like, God damn, black people did make everything. It's the fucking truth. We're not making shit up. We don't sit around and just be like, oh, nigga, just to be saying this shit. We made all this shit. Look at these tethers, boy. We got to throw a little bit of ratchetness. Throw some ratchetness in here. This is why you got to be careful with these. If you're a black American and you drive an Uber, nigga, I think this dude might be FBA. I think, but y'all let me know in the chat. That's right, Maxwell's still inventing shit as we speak. That's why I said we would already be in fucking space. If it wasn't for racism, we'd already be in space. But ain't no nigga ready to build no spaceship knowing you got to be with a bunch of racist crackers in that shit flying out there. Hell no. Trying to fly the Kepler 26, Kepler 126, and you got a damn white supremacist in the hole with you. You be done shot that nigga out the airlock. Or they be trying to shoot you out the airlock, one or the other. I was watching some, I don't know what type of dude he was, but he was on a boat and he was going down to the Mediterranean on a boat he put together with some solar panels. But there he had right there in the boat with him. I don't really give a damn, but I say even over there in Europe, you see an Asian bitch with a white motherfucker all the damn time. Like, so that's why I say people miss me with that. Oh, well, the Asians ain't. No, we know the Asians are like that too. But they gonna find their way to a white man, even if they in Europe. Look at this tether. He got caught. They blur him out, but look, listen to how the police, the TSA agent got this nigga. The hell with Wakanda, we would have New Detroit, Jesse. We would have motherfucking New Detroit. The shit would be fly as a motherfucker. If all the resources weren't being squandered off into these little fucking areas.
You plan on having the baby in Michigan, that's fine. And how are you going to pay for it? And we can move on.
Okay.
So answer the questions, please.
Fine.
Yes.
So if she can have the baby in Michigan,
yes.
Fine.
Okay.
If we can pay for it. But if we cannot pay for it, then we leave.
Okay, very good. Was that your intention when you guys traveled from Nigeria? You knew that, is that right? You knew that that's what was going to happen?
Yeah, we knew it.
Okay, were you nervous to tell me that?
Yeah, because we didn't know what...
No problem. Listen, I appreciate you telling me the truth.
What are you going to do with us, you know?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to move to the next step. We'll figure it out.
You already know, Jesse. That's what I said. It would have been motherfucking New Detroit. That shit would have been the flyest shit on the planet Earth. Look at that tether. From Nigeria, trying to sneak in here to have a damn baby. Anchor babies, like we said. I told y'all these damn tethers. That's why I'm like, deport them all, Trump. You got to start working on getting rid of these Nigerians next. While you waiting on the Haitians, start getting some of these Nigerians, some of these Ethiopians, something. Get them all up out of there like Pokemon, nigga. Catch their ass and get them all up out of here. We don't want you. We don't need you. And we don't want you. So we can either do this the hard way or we can do this the easy way. That's the reverse Fleece Johnson. We don't want you. We don't need you. And we don't want you. Nigga. Get your ass up out of here. Here go my sister. Just listen to this ratchetness and our sister gonna respond. Thank God for sisters like this on TikTok. Because if you go through TikTok, you would be depressed if it was only them ratchet bitches on there. And not just the fat, big head bitches. This bitch said, that's why I got 7 kids. And all these baby daddies. This is the fucked up type of world. This generation gonna be cooked, but hopefully sisters like this can stave it off.
I think I'm gonna look this pretty and I have kids. I have 7 kids for a reason. I have 4 baby daddies for a reason.
So what, you want, a cookie? Because you damn sure don't need no trophy. You act like that's something to celebrate. Girl, we not validating that is okay. 7 kids by 4 baby daddies talking about because you pretty. Girl, that don't have nothing to do with you busting it wide open. You decided to continue to have kids because you thought that was going to keep them men. And guess what? It didn't, because you still sitting here single with 7 kids now. And now you trying to beg somebody to be with you. Girl.
I'm not asking you to take care of my kids. I said take care of me. In the video, I said, get my nails done. I need a new oil change and stuff like that. I never said take care of my kids.
We all know that taking care of you eventually turns to taking care of your kids. And who wants to take in a basketball team? And they don't have no players on the team. Like, that's a big ass responsibility for a man to take you in with all them kids.
And honey, don't you think you could get your own damn nails done if you didn't have 7 fucking kids? Get your oil change? You think you would be able to get your own oil change if you didn't have 7 fucking kids? So you're still out here with monetary pussy for sale? You're out here still with your ass tooted up, looking for somebody to buy your ass something? What the hell is wrong with y'all? Go ahead, sis.
All them kids. Like, you could say your kids taken care of and they don't got to do this, but if somebody be with you, they eventually do have to do that. And I'm sorry, like, you gonna have to have a big ass budget to take care of all of that. Girl, you should have thought about that before you was having all them kids. I don't understand why y'all continue to have kids after kids after kids with different men when the first 2 didn't work. Baby, you didn't understand to stop after your first 2 baby daddies didn't work? Come on now. Girl, and talking about because you pretty. Girl, that has nothing to do with you not trying to protect yourself. Stop laying down with every and anybody and having babies by every and anybody. Damn.
Thank you, sister. God damn. And thinking that's a damn flex is the craziest shit. That's why I say I be feeling like we in goddamn Sodom and Gomorrah. Because that is not a flex, honey. That damn sure is not a damn flex. And I don't think it had anything to do with that because you was pretty. Because y'all the same women who say men will sleep with anything. So you just busting it down. Everybody like, yeah, she fucking. Niggas see you walking with 6 kids. Niggas see you with 3 and 4 kids. Niggas like, yeah, she fucking. That's how niggas see you. Oh, hell no, Jesse. You a better man than me. Fucking 5? I do 1 to 2, maybe even 3. But I would prefer if maybe only 1 or 2 if I was to mess with a woman with kids. Because my kids is grown now, basically, almost. So I ain't trying to really, unless I get with a woman and I have some kids. Other than that, I'm not trying to do that shit. Be careful of these weirdo YT people. That's why I said I would never, because people be my man FBA, he be Ubering and shit. But I think he mainly do Uber Eats now because he had a weird situation like this too. And that's why I told people, I was like, I would never do no Uber driving because I don't want to pick up no crazy weirdo white women. Either they drunk or they're crazy. One or the other.
He's videoing me now.
Yeah, for my safety.
If you feel endangered, I would refer you to call the police.
So what do you provide as a safety line?
She says she feels unsafe. I'm sitting here, obviously, have my seatbelt
Especially
on.
the white women with
Nothing's
a
going
boy
on. She's sitting back
haircut.
there.
That's
She
a
refuses
man's
to get out of my
haircut.
vehicle. So I'm recording for my safety.
Is there any store or is there anything in the area that you're in that you can go in and wait for your next Uber driver?
As you can see, there's businesses right in front of us. You see the businesses. She's saying she don't feel safe, but she refuses to get out. She can go right to the business over there. There's chairs. She can sit there with her things.
It be white women like that acting like somebody want their ass. Bitch, if you don't get your fucking Bruce Jenner looking ass out the damn car, bitch looking like a whole Bruce Jenner. Yeah, Jesse, you got to be careful. I would have 3 and 4 cameras in that bitch.
What if he drives off with that?
Now she's saying I might drive off with her things when I can clearly just take them out and place them over the side.
Get out of his car and he's on the phone with the authorities. You could get your package and wait for your next Uber.
But how do I get the package? I need him to open the trunk. Okay.
You can ask him to open the trunk.
Well, I'll do that right now. Whatever gets you out of here, I don't care.
Right,
I'll open it. You get your package, whatever you need to do. I'm going to get her package out of the
pack. Take your Sigourney Beaver
she's scared I'm going to take her package. This is her package. Getting her package out. Set it right here beside her so she can have it.
This is wild work, man.
Her package is out. Package is right there. I'm right here. I'm getting back into my vehicle.
Bitch, go fight some aliens, bitch. Yeah. That ain't no, somebody told her that was a pixie. Bitch, that ain't no pixie. Get your ass out of the car. Fucking Ripley. Yeah, he did right. Get that bitch out of the car. Yo, word up. I'm telling you, man. That's why I don't want nobody sitting up here trying to take our blackness. The shit we gotta go through. The fucking shit we gotta go through, man. Like the hell? What the hell y'all talking about? Don't nobody go through this shit that we gotta go through. Like, it's all this passive aggressive racism, open air racism. It's just like, God damn. And if we gave it to you, Tethers, y'all would be frozen. We got 2 new songs we're gonna play tonight from FBA Policy at Tether One radio station. Y'all don't get it. That's the one thing Trump got right. Getting these damn immigrants, because he shut down that motherfucking border. Yeah, nobody like me, nobody who can make you do better. My whining brother Keith Sweat. Now take it slow. He had one of the best girl groups too. What was Cut Close? I like the way you treat me. I like the way you greet me. I like the way you love me. And I like the way. Yeah, that's my shit. Shout out to Keith Sweat. Let's get our first song in. Let's get the first song in. We'll get to the. He made a Shabuti. He made a Shabuti song too. We're gonna say that close towards the end. Yeah, Jesse Paris always in there in the city council meeting. Liquor stores on every corner. Jesse ran for goddamn mayor. Liquor stores on every corner. Yeah, yeah. They got liquor stores on every corner. Yeah, yeah. They wanna keep us intoxicated. Yeah. And smoking marijuana. Liquor stores on every corner. It's a different spirit in every bottle. Your personality shifts with every sip from the bottle. Be careful what you swallow. You're going in full throttle. That liquor making you shallow. In the parking lot, chasing your shadow. Lining up at the liquor store, like cattle. Talking babble, late night resting on the gravel. By the shovel, you only digging a hole. Pushing it to a different level. Liquor stores on every corner is the devil. That's right.
All right, that's the last crate. Sign here, please.
Everything seems to be in order. These flies are terrible today.
Yeah, it's the...
Shout out to FBA Policy Tether Radio Station 1 for those hits. Yeah, I think we keeping up with y'all destructive ways. We getting away from all that shit y'all been trying to do to us. I told y'all we ain't woke, nigga. We all the way up. We all the way up. That's why they gonna hate us. Of all the generations, they gonna hate us the worst. Because we all the fucking way up. So yeah, here go a YT person trying to mess with this brother, and the brother trying to tell him, move, man, just let me do my work. And they don't understand it. That FBA spirit, if it come out of us, nigga, we gonna put the whooping, a can of ass whooping come from us. We the only ones who open up a can of ass whooping. So leave us the fuck alone, people.
Drop this shit now. Go ahead on, man. Watch out the way, man.
See, this why they don't
watch out the way, man.
We don't take the shit.
Hey, y'all need to stop, man. Y'all need to stop. I got it. You can't put your hands on him, bro.
That's it, right? Put your fucking phone. Let me go, man. Let me go, man.
Something wrong, man.
Let me go, man.
That brother's trying to do his best.
Let me go, man. Let me go, man.
Hey, y'all need to stop, yo.
Please. I'm begging you, please. I'm begging
The
you.
brother keeps saying, please, I'm begging you.
I'm begging. Son.
Yeah, Ray. Praise God. Hallelujah. Man, hallelujah. This is educational purposes here. Educational purposes. Yeah, don't catch these hands. Praise Black Jesus. You know we chosen. You know we chosen. He begged him, please, Lord. Don't make me bring out Psalms 23 on that ass. Please, God. Yeah, yo, Claude, right? Y'all need to stop. It was only one dude doing the problem. Whooped his ass. And that's what we saying. Leave us the fuck alone. Black people don't be out here trying to start shit. We just don't. Leave us the fuck alone, bro. That nigga got them civil rights hands. Because he didn't know how to leave well enough a fuck alone. That's what my mama used to say. That you got that because you didn't know how to leave well enough the fuck alone. I don't know who well enough is, but yeah, you need to leave well enough the fuck alone. You're going to get some motherfucking, some service you might not want. Shout out to motherfucking Trump. That nigga Trump. I have to say, that's the one thing about Trump. See, Trump is like a goddamn topsy-turvy. 1 minute he doing something good, then the next he doing something bad. Because he know he got to cater to that damn white supremacist base of his. He's always got to do that. But this is a good plus for Trump right here. Look at the border, man. Remember how that shit looked under Joe Biden? It was niggas swimming in the water. Niggas just everywhere. Look like about that bitch.
This is the Texas-Mexico border. Here, the Rio Grande River is patrolled by the US Coast Guard using speedboats mounted with machine guns.
Word up.
Other agencies on this narrow stretch of river include Border Patrol, the Texas National Guard, and even Highway Patrol. But law enforcement aside, the river is quiet.
On this side over here, you can see the wall that was actually crowdfunded by a private landowner on the US side, and then on this side over here, you can see Mexico.
A year into Donald Trump's second presidency, the number of attempted migrant crossings has fallen by more than 95%.
My husband saw some people in a raft last year.
Yeah.
That's where the spotters go. And I haven't seen many this year.
That's because Trump began his crackdown within minutes of taking office again, declaring an invasion on the southern border, deploying more than 8,000 troops, and making it essentially impossible to claim asylum.
There were a significant number of people trying to cross in the thousands before the new administration took over, and now I don't want to say it's been quiet because it's active every night. Like you said, there's numerous attempts to cross. We get the reports every night. Our boats are engaged in tracking, so it's still very active. It's just less compared to what it was.
Further inland, stretches of Trump's border wall are visible. Its steel bollards are painted black to absorb the heat of the subtropical sun, scalding anyone who dares to climb it. And as the real effects of the immigration crackdown are seen across the US, Hispanic communities, especially in South Texas, feel increasingly targeted.
They're afraid. They don't go out to work, they don't go out sometimes to buy food, or they're afraid to take their children to school because they're afraid that they will not come back. And there was always people waiting to cross, but now you don't see anyone. Every country has the right to defend and protect its borders, but there is different ways they could do this, not with violence or instilling
we
fear
gave
in
them
the
the ways
people.
to do it.
Do you think the
We would have told you, hey man, voluntarily deport yourself.
Human rights groups say the administration is breaking the law by not allowing people to claim asylum, while Trump is likely to declare his crackdown a major success come November's midterms.
It is. It's a success. It's a goddamn success in my book. Why are we the country that got to let people claim asylum? You can't go to other countries and claim asylum. We are not everybody's mommy and goddamn daddy. Go somewhere else. Canada's right now deporting tons of Nigerians. Nobody's talking about Canada and them because y'all all too focused on us. Yeah, over here waving a damn Mexican flag. Well, good. Now you can go to Mexico. You like it so much, now get across that damn border. That's right, self-deport. Yeah, we ain't never next. That's why they mad. They all sit on TikTok. Why won't Trump and them deport these black niggas? Because we're undeportable, nigga. Just like you're undesirable, we're undeportable. See how that works? Nobody wants you around. They may not want us around, but they can't get rid of us, nigga, because they know by default we from this bitch. See, in white supremacy, when telling a lie, they also have to tell the truth. See how that works? The truth is that they know that we're from here. The lie is that we ain't the copper colored people, indigenous folks that was already here. You know, Henry Hudson has a autobiography. It's just called Henry Hudson, The Tales of Henry Hudson. And he says it in his autobiography, in his first few pages. He talks about them arriving late at night and hearing people. He said he can hear them, but he can't see them because they are as dark as the night. The fuck is y'all talking? This is up in New York. This ain't just down in the South or nothing like that. This is in New York in what's now called the Hudson River, the Hudson River Basin. When I grew up all my life, yeah, they trying to say we a hate group. They can say whatever they want. We're not a group. We're a lineage. And it don't matter if you don't want to join the lineage. If you FBA, that's just your lineage, nigga. 43 million of us. Ain't nobody in no group. That's right, Jesse Paris. That's right, Ray Ray. They playing freedom on tutorial mode. I told people, I was like, when I grew up, I ain't know nothing about no red Indians. When we would have around the holidays and they would bring the indigenous people to our school, they all look just like me. That's why I would be so proud. I used to be like, why they on TV? Why do they always make Indians red Indians? And my mama would be like, and my daddy too. They'd be like, oh, well, that's because that's the ones who tried to betray us. That's the ones out there in the West that came from, my daddy used to say, they came from Siberia and they tried to help the white man take us down. And my dad would say also, a lot of them came from Canada, up near Canada and shit. You can't make, we're not a group, we're a lineage. So we can't be a group because we're just a lineage. A lineage isn't a group. As it says, lineage, your line of age, the age of your line. That's your line that you come down from. How can that be a group? It's self-explanatory. I remember as a kid, I used to follow behind my dad, and he had this pick in his back pocket that had a black fist that was clenched. I used to always want that pick. And I got that pick now. It's in my damn, I think I might put it in my damn storage or something. Because I had just too much shit in my house. Yeah, no. The small hats, they technically can be considered a group because they're a religious group. Because they're not an ethnicity, they are a religious order, a religious group. That's right. They just want to make us, that's why they want to make us African. Oh, it's so dangerous not to be connected to Africa. What's so dangerous about it? What's dangerous? What have we ever got from Africa? What benefit is it for us to be Africans? Nobody can ever answer that question for me. Not one person can ever answer that for me. What is the benefits of being connected to Africa or wherever else the fuck y'all want us connected to? They can't never answer it. See, there's benefits from us to y'all, by osmosis. Y'all just be next to us and y'all get benefits. We don't get nothing from y'all. I can't go to Africa, nigga, and I'm going to get some great things. No, nigga, y'all charge me triple the price in Africa. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Yeah, we weren't no slaves. That is they like to try to play that shit. That's right, Ray FBA. Yeah, they unpretty. That's right, Claude. They unpretty. Fuck out of here with them peppercorn hairlines. You niggas are a hate group, nigga. Why you hate me, nigga? Ain't nobody hates. We don't even have time to think about you. We be responding to all y'all fucking malevolence that y'all constantly bring amongst us. We don't want that shit around us. Take that shit elsewhere. Yeah. I showed y'all them taco bearers. I showed you them taco bearers beating up the white lady out there in California. She's just doing her she's a journalist. Why don't y'all give her the same respect y'all give to Don Moist Lemonade?
ICE agents in New Orleans nabbed an illegal immigrant with an active deportation order last month. But here's the twist. Law enforcement should have found him sooner. ICE agents in New Orleans nabbed an illegal immigrant with an active deportation order last month. But here's the twist. Law enforcement should have found him sooner and pretty easily. He was hired by the Big Easy's police department and was just a week shy of graduating from the police academy, which means he was also issued a firearm. 46-year-old Larry Tema, originally from Cameroon, was picked up at his home on January 26th. Now, Tema entered the U.S. legally on a visitor visa back in 2015 and was given conditional residency when he married an American citizen the next year. But his green card application was rejected in 2022 over concerns that the marriage was a sham. He then failed to show up in immigration court 3 times, and so a judge slapped him with that deportation order. The Trump administration is slamming the New Orleans PD for hiring the man, but the department says that he was deemed eligible for employment through ICE's E-Verify system. That system has had similar issues in the past with people being verified who shouldn't have been. The sheriff's office said, quote, any claim that NOPD knowingly violated the law is false.
Because he probably lied. He probably lied on the verified thing. And y'all don't be checking him. These immigrants be using another immigrant name. Y'all let them lie. If we even lie, we go right to jail. Y'all don't even play with niggas when niggas tell lies. Y'all locking us right up. Oh, this nigga said that Snicker bar was 57 cents and it was actually 55. Lock that nigga up right now. Get him, boy. That's how y'all treat us. Oh, yeah. I hope she get appointed, Ray. But that's how they play us. Like, oh, nigga, this nigga just said that Snicker bar was 57 cents, sir. It is 55 cents. Lock that nigga up. Yeah, fuck all that boat shit. When they be trying to play that, we just all on the same boat. Fuck out of here, nigga. Keep it moving.
Somebody educate me on why there's Black Americans that don't know where they're from. Like growing up Nigerian, having a grandfather in the house that's like straight from Nigeria, clothing, the food, the language, the accent, everything unique to Atlanta. And it's clearly a cultural shock. But South, I feel like somebody educate me on why there's black Americans that don't know where they're from? Like growing up Nigerian, having a grandfather in the house that's like straight from Nigeria, clothing, the food, the language, the accent, everything. He moved to Atlanta, and it's clearly a cultural shock. But South, I feel like there's a lot of black people that don't really know exactly where their ancestors are from. I guess that's what you would call it, that's ethnicity. To be in Black History Month, I feel like it should be more of an important thing for people to understand where they're from, because you're not just black. And they were saying that African American is an ethnicity. I don't know how much I agree on that. This is not.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. For once.
America is not a white country. America has never been a white country. Just because you associate America with whiteness and prosperity does not mean that black people and Native Americans are not from here. Black Americans are not immigrants and have never been immigrants. Black American, African American is our ethnicity because that ethnogenesis evolved here in the continental United States at the same time that all the other ethnicities developed in the Caribbean and Latin America. Are you with me? Does that make sense to you here? Okay, cool, let's keep going. If you're black from anywhere in the world, if you're from Africa, if you're from Europe, if you're from the Caribbean or Latin America, and you decide to move to America or talk about black Americans online, do not make a video, do not write a post and press send. Do not do anything before you educate yourself as to the people in the country you're talking about. And for those people who move here and have children who try to assimilate with whiteness and not educate your children and yourselves on blackness, you end up with a child like this who sounds like a dunce. And then you say things like, well, I'm Nigerian because my grandparents are Nigerian, I know where I'm from, the walk, the talk, the food. Nigeria didn't exist when the transatlantic slave trade was happening. None of the countries in Africa existed, so what do you want me to claim? Where I'm from for the last 450 years. I never have to defend being Haitian. My cousins never have to defend being Bayesian or Dominican, but that black American side, bro, it's like y'all won't let us live. It's all the same origin story. Different histories, same origin story, different boat stop. Why is that so hard for y'all to grasp and understand? I'm actually in 2026 tired of this conversation. 26, not to educate yourself as to the country you live in and the people you're talking about. And it's embarrassing for you all. It's embarrassing for you lot over there in the UK, for you in Africa. It's embarrassing because for you to talk about black Americans in this way without having the knowledge to do so, all while saying that we're dumb, all while saying we have no culture, but you're wearing it, you're talking it, you're speaking it. It's about being Nigerian because your grandparents are from Nigeria. I am the descendant of people from Boulder, Alabama and Millen, Georgia. The South in America is the source of blackness for most of us, for the majority of us. The South is such a cultural phenomenon. And when you went to Atlanta, you felt some kind of way because you were around black Americans. That is where most of our culture derives from. That is where most of our history, our music, our art, everything really derives from there. So if you're looking at the different, even within our culture, there are different cultures within black American culture. You know what's embarrassing? It's a shame that I know more about Nigeria than you know about America, and you grew up and live in America. Now, how does that make sense? And the fact that you can say black Americans don't know where they come from during Black History Month without opening your phone, the world's encyclopedia, and just Googling our ethnicity, it's just lazy. It's intellectual lazy to keep saying this. Don't let the settler colony that you live in dictate how ignorant you are about the colonized people in that place. Just because Jamaica's an all-black place, Haiti's an all-black place, the Caribbean islands are mostly black, doesn't mean that they're not post-colonial countries the same way we live in a post-colonial country. It's so sad that this conversation is still even happening, especially from someone who grew up in America who's Nigerian. And it takes nothing to educate yourself. It takes nothing to not be ignorant. But please, I beg of you, do not come online again and talk about us at all. Happy Black History Month.
That's right, everybody. Salute to the family. Happy Foundational Black American History Month. And that's what I be saying. I be yelling at niggas. Like, nigga, you too stupid in this world today to not know you got a personal computer in your motherfucking pocket, in your hand, but you only know how to use it to make goofy ass videos. When you could just simply Google black people and you'll get a whole bunch of shit about who the fuck we are, what we are, and why we're not fucking Africans. Fucking goofy people. That's why I say I get tired of niggas. I believe you just being contrarian in 2026 if you still asking that damn question. You just doing it because you think that's what everybody want to see and everybody want to hear. And that lets me know you definitely moist because you just want to get some damn attention. That's the shameful part about most of you Negroes. You just want some damn attention. Y'all like Bro Rilla. Here go the video with Bro Rilla. I'm going to show y'all the video with Bro Rilla with the goddamn nigga with the G Herbo behind it, egging it on. When I saw that bitch walking in the hallway, I was like, that can't. I thought she was taller. Glorilla kind of tall. She's trying to tell people on TikTok that that's her twin. What? Is it like one of those twin situations where one twin suck up all the nutrients from the other twin and the other twin just like looking like Krang or shit? Or how the nigga was on Total Recall and he lifted up his shirt and the nigga was living on his stomach? What was the nigga called? Kawado. Is Glorilla, was they separated like Siamese twins? Was Glorilla sister living on Glorilla's stomach like Kawado? Oh my God. This the funniest shit I ever seen. That bitch living like Kawado.
I'm saying, you struggling, but how you ever begged for some shit, sis?
I asked her, I ain't begging.
But you ain't never begged no motherfucker for nothing.
No.
So you don't need no hand for nothing, right?
No.
You hear this nigga? You ain't never begged, you asked. Nigga asking is sort of like dry begging. Got a nigga with a G Herbo behind you.
I'm saying, you struggling, but how you ever begged for some shit, sis?
I asked her, I ain't begging.
But you ain't never begged no motherfucker for nothing.
No.
So you don't need no hand for nothing, right?
No.
Nigga, that shit seems so coerced. Was that the robbers? Is she being held hostage? The bitch got on a Jurassic Park t-shirt. If you don't go sit your Gary Coleman ass down in the corner, Bro Rilla, Maxwell, this is the wildest shit. It's too many video clips of this thing running around. Glorilla, stay on your goddamn pivot. Don't come back over there, Glorilla. That's right, Maxwell. FBA against everybody. And I like it that way because now we get to see all the enemies. All the enemies. Yeah, that you see that, Claude? That video is disturbing. You ain't ever had to struggle. Yes, you did. Because you wouldn't be on fucking Facebook spazzing out over $2,500. This is meanwhile in Cambodia. What the fuck? There's a nigga tied up. What the hell? This must Bro Rilla living like this. Like the nigga in Cambodia. The niggas held hostage. God damn. I don't want to hear shit from these other countries. They got niggas held hostage. God damn, Cambodia. That's why Puppy want that Cambodian breast milk. That's right. They all out in the open. All the liberal white women out here calling people the N-word, calling you the house N-words and all this stuff. We should all now know that all these people ain't our friends. trying to slide for these folks. Y'all gotta be crazy.
We've all heard about the slave trade in school, right? You had these Europeans running around the jungle, snatching up Africans, taking them across the ocean away from their black brothers and sisters who they were living with together in perfect harmony. Yeah, I had to watch Roots too. Problem is, it like literally never happened. Nobody had to go out of their way to find slaves in Africa. They were already there waiting in slave markets that were set up by African kingdoms which had been running for almost 1,000 years. But even when you look at the map of where these slaves were going, you've got all this movement going to South America, you've got some movement in the Caribbean, then you got a little bit of movement, a little bit making its way up there to America. Apparently that's the one we're all supposed to talk about. Literally only 2 to 5% of these slaves ended up in America, but we're the only country that has to apologize for our history when we were just doing what everybody else was doing, except way less. And yeah, like it's our fault that Africans were establishing these markets to sell each other off in the first place. Before we had the transatlantic slave trade, we had the trans-Saharan slave trade, where these same kingdoms would sell African slaves to different Muslim countries in the Middle East, which by the way would famously castrate their African slaves, which is why today you don't have black populations in those countries. So the only thing that actually changed for the Africans was that instead of sending out other Africans across the desert, now they're just going out in boats. And the trade itself was mainly focused on an exchange of goods. African kingdoms would take the captured men and women from weaker and rival tribes, they would load them out on boats, and in exchange they were given various trade goods. What they valued most of all, though, apparently were guns and liquor, and apparently liquor especially. Apparently they wouldn't even bother talking to the Europeans unless they were given rum first. So this slave trade would go on until the early 1800s, until Britain and America both decided that they were going to make it illegal to trade slaves from Africa. And the Africans did not exactly like this. Kingdoms like Dahomey, you know, the one that the Netflix people made that like Black Queen Girl Boss movie about, yeah, that one, they continued to just trade slaves against the ban. So Britain staged the West African Naval Squadron specifically for the job of trying to stop Africans from enslaving each other, selling other Africans to places all over the world. And Britain spent decades trying diplomacy, helping the Kingdom of Dahomey to stop raiding and attacking other Africans, to get slaves by talking with their king, Gezo. The conversations basically went something like this: "Ahoy, it's me, a British guy. We find the practice of slavery to be quite not cool. Are you interested in palm oil? We could help you out with that." "Yes, hello, it's me, a black guy. No thanks." So this song and dance would kind of go on as such until the French would go to war with the Kingdom of Dahomey, put down their army of black queens with some of the most lopsided casualty reports of all time, and then finally make it so Africans stopped enslaving other Africans. Truth matters. I love black.
But that's right. But the one thing that's right that he does say, only about 2 to 5%. I don't even say 5%. I say 2 to 3% made it into the Americas. Because when I started doing my research, I kept looking at the numbers. The numbers just wasn't adding up. So how can you get all this booming? You can't produce this many people as adults. When you go look at the papers in America at those times, they say, I got 2 Africans for sale and 8 Negroes. What the hell does that mean? The evidence is right there for all the people who want to keep trying to make us fucking Africans. Dr. Ma'at, man, you my homie, sis, but you totally wrong on this African shit, Dr. Ma'at. We are not Africans. And for what few Africans that got over here and mixed in with us, we had an ethnogenesis. But we not Africans. All that shit they ever taught us was hogwash. All of it. It's all a damn lie. Sometimes they hide their lies in plain sight. So, yeah. Chad started feeling himself a little bit too much, and then he had to let his inner YT supremacist come out. And it wasn't a black guy. Those are not black people. They're Africans. Let's get we're going to get our last song and shit in here, and then we're going to be out. We'll be back tomorrow, or maybe. Yeah, I don't let them off the hook either. That's right, Maxwell. That's right. They didn't have to brutalize her. Yeah. She might be, man. That was my sister. I disagree with her wholeheartedly with all the shit she been saying. And I told her that. I was like, I disagree. I was giving money over to that little damn school. I mean her program. I was donating to it. I ain't donated the last 2 or 3 months. I stopped donating because I'm like, I don't, because if she promoting this on the internet, she promoting that to them kids. So yeah, that's how we gonna have to keep ending up dealing with damn Pan Africans. I'm done. I'm not doing that shit no more. I'm just not doing that shit no more. I was rocking with you, but I can't do it no more. Y'all just be lying. You and that nigga Unc or whatever his name is. It's just too much lying going on with y'all niggas now. And Teddy, and the Pan African Teddy Ruxpin. Yo, Maxwell, it's good. It's good. Ain't no ain't no lies being told. I'm just saying she really she went off the deep end. And we have another rally for reparations. Tariq he can't bring her. Can't bring her. She too off cold.
How do you feel about what's happening? I feel all of it. Right. And how do you feel? What did you tell us earlier?
Hold on, look at this shit.
How do you feel about what's happening? I feel all of it. Right. And how do you feel? What did you tell us earlier? I feel
this baby don't know what the fuck
because
she
you don't
talking
like
about.
to see what? I don't like to see people are hurt or taken away from their family.
Okay, so this kid does not know what he's talking about. He's taking in the emotions and every single external force that is surrounding him at any given moment, as malleable young minds are. I feel all of it, was his answer. And she goes, what did you say earlier? No, but what did you say earlier? Because we scripted this and I picked you because your answer fits the prompt for this video. This is what we're trying to say. Didn't earlier you said you were angry? Angry! Focus on angry! Because I'm angry. And why? Because people are getting hurt and being taken away from their families. Thank you for sticking to the script, young little one that we're trying to indoctrinate in school. It's despicable. And it's a despicable act that is veiled in unity and veiled in community and is veiled in trying to teach young people what's right and wrong. This is not your job as an educator. And the fact that they're stopping school in the middle of the day to bring these children together to do this is amazing to me. Surrounded by adults, surrounded by people who are supposed to safeguard the innocence of children, surrounded by people who are supposed to steward them into a world where they can represent themselves and know who they are and know what their actual stances are on something before they speak on it. Instead, these people are choosing to interrupt all of that to insert their own agenda into these kids' minds. That's what they're doing.
Look at the white woman over there. This is just sickening, man. I'm just sick of this shit. Yeah, that's what I said too, Maxwell. That's what it feels like to me. That's why I said. And she was like, nah, brother. She was like, nah, brother. It ain't that. I was like, I said, well, I don't believe you. I told her just like that. I don't believe you. So with that, we gonna be passing like ships in the dark, honey. That's it. That's damn near child abuse right there, if you ask me. If you ask me.
This is going on right now in the Dominican Republic, right? They are looking for... This is going on right now in the Dominican Republic, right? They are looking for black people, even though we got one group of blacks looking for another group of blacks who look a little bit more distinct than they do.
Nah,
so
yeah, I don't
America
even go
right
in
now,
them spaces.
Pure chaos, ICE raids, immigration, shootings. Yes, is going on, right? And some of the rhetoric is that ICE agents are going after people specifically for their skin color, not their status in America or the crimes they've committed, right? Now we have the Dominican Republic, okay, who are literally targeting people for their fucking skin color.
Cuidado, Moreno. Cuidado, Moreno. ¿Qué pasó?
And all the white people gonna still go over there and spend their money with them.
Blacks. Let me see your papers. Are you Haitian or do you Dominican? And people want to talk about America. They think what's going on here is fucking bad. Look, that shit funny to them. They laughing. I don't know what the fuck this guy is saying. I don't know what any of them are saying. I just heard him saying black man, Moreno, whatever. That's what I heard. In the comments, tell me exactly what they were saying. But you could see the disgust on that black man's face. He can't fucking believe that these niggas are doing this shit to him.
This is
being completely violated. You get what I mean? In America, this is a violation of just your human anonymity. Like, this is crazy. As a black American watching this is fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Moreno.
Yeah, Moreno, that's black.
Look, that nigga already knew what time it was. He heard Moreno. He was like, damn, he already knew what time it was. This is crazy to watch. I'm telling you right now. This is discrimination off of skin color. Not what's fucking happening in America. This is the real deal. Discrimination for your fucking skin. Look, them niggas, they be so sick. Cause it's embarrassing, bro. You are literally being targeted for being fucking black.
Making them hate themselves for being black. That's fucked up. Well, we've come to the close of the show, family. We're gonna leave out with Shaboody. With Shaboody is from Tether Radio Station 1.
Somebody gotta put these tethers out of their misery. They know liars and tethers got a history. In America,
I got my line. Got my line dancing on.
Shaboody, you in the tether. Shaboody, you in the tether. Immigrants can't even build up their own confidence, let alone their own continent. You're the majority, getting slapped around by the minority. In your own homeland, but you want authority. In a culture where you lack purity. You were the first tether to bring bushmeat to the Grammys. You had to represent for the family. Meerkat bones tucked away in your pants. Somebody gotta put these tethers out of their misery. They know liars and tethers got a history. In America, immigrants are only known for bushmeat. Yeah. Shaboody, you in the tether. Shaboody, you in the tether.
In the tether. Shaboody, the tether. That's right, nigga. We can tell, nigga, that nose is Nigerian, the whole head shit. Acting like we couldn't tell the difference. No, nigga, we can tell the difference. Shout out to the family. Y'all know what it is. Max Weezy, Miss April Showers, Only Just Jay, Young Riaz, Clausen Dam, FBA Convo, Ray, FBA, Arabia. You know who y'all was all in here. Everybody, the family that was in here. Hopefully y'all didn't miss nobody. Y'all have a great one. I'll be on Twitch later on. If y'all follow me on Twitch, y'all hear me over there talking shit on the game. I think I did a live this morning with this game called Pragmata, and I had like a little white girl on my back. It was crazy as hell. It's a funny game, but go catch that if y'all can. It's real funny. And yeah, y'all have a great one. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Yo, Grizz, if you catch this later, whatever. Yeah. I know that ain't the original, but we've been having fun listening to it. And, we'll catch y'all tomorrow, probably Tuesday's troll. We'll get in here. We'll probably be in here. We'll probably be in here. But I'll see how I feel after all the shit I got to do. The weather was a little bit better today, so it wasn't as bad as it's been. But praise God, we will get to spring soon. Y'all have a great one. Oh, did that damn greyhound, that groundhog, did it see its damn shadow? I never found out if it did. I guess I'll go look it up. All right, y'all have a great one, y'all. Pork rinds, grits, and gravy.
Yeah. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, grits and gravy, man. Grandma hold it down on the porch, barbecue, pig feet, pass me the hot sauce. Uncle Ben got a shotgun, double barrel, you won't pay the price. Living in the country living the life. New York City's my wife, downtown's my mistress. I love fried eggs, ham and biscuits, and cutlets drop, Cadillac convertibles, Lincolns. We cut off the top, the block, we run the streets. We set up shop, it's all gravy, grits and pork chops. We roll tops, hops and barley, man. We see purple like Barney, man. It's funny how on farms there's pigs and chickens, and the streets got pigs and chickens. I ain't saying nothing wrong about cops and women, but if the shoe fits, wear it, y'all. You know the doggone bar ain't even scared of y'all. I'ma keep walking, I ain't scared to fall. When I know most of y'all scared to crawl. With the strength of a giant might scale a wall. Singing Negro hymns like Mahalia, y'all. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits, and gravy.
Yeah, Hambo, have you heard? I put most of these herbs head straight to the curb. They went flipping the birds, you know, but I did it all with a banjo, straw hat, overalls, and a pair of sandals. Smoking Winston Lights, Salem's and Camels. Yelling, hurry up, boy, load up my ammo. Orange hat, jumpsuit, color of camel. 4-wheel, see if you can handle it. You ain't got fire, just enough to light a candle with. You ain't a builder, I wouldn't never hand you bricks. I hear them chirping. Without my pork rinds, grits, and gravy, I have a fit like a baby. Might even come around and have to pick up your lady and take her somewhere that's shady, but not under poplar trees and strange fruit. Part of the civil rights movement, I done found my roots. That's why I'm trying to find the truth. Only want that real shit when I come up and spit in the booth. Eat it up, regurgitate, give it to you. Pork rinds, grits, and gravy. I see you at the barbecue. Yeah, I see you at the barbecue. Yeah.
Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy.
God, the dead has